start of the day. Just kidding there. Well, it's going to be a good game. Certainly, Temur Ali at the top. Got lovely, typical sheen. Samir Yunus will tell us a bit more about that one. That lovely, typical sheen on the wicket at Sharjah. That means the ball should come on to the bat.
Well, Asghar, there was just a moment of suspense before taking your name, letting the audience think who is that genius commentator in the com box. Well, Hazrat Luqman, he has played for UAE recently and loved to hit the ball hard on the deck and always very handy with those outswingers going.
A terrific fast bowler and well earned debut for him as well in the national colours. He's got the sunblock on. It's a hot afternoon here in Sharjah. And what you make of the track, I think it should be a pretty good track. I expect the ball to just fly through the surface. It's a hot day. The sun is baking down the surface.
Yeah, definitely. The typical sheen is quite visible on this track. Hazrat Luqman will be bowling the first ball of the match. Well, it's onto the pads, tucked away toward the leg side, stylishly for a single.
Nicely played. Taimur Ali is a stylish player to watch. And when he gets going, he's absolutely a treat to watch. Hazrat Luqman just starting on that middle and leg, looking for that trademark outswinger. Nicely clipped away. As you can see, the surface, it looks hard. And Ali Abid at the top of the order normally bats at number 4, but today he's opted to open.
Well, that is going to be very interesting. He's a sweet timer of the ball. Well, length delivery nicely played, gently played in fact. And off the mark, Ali Abad as well.
Gets off the mark. Luqman just trying to find his rhythm, his direction around that off stump. I'm surprised that not having a slip in for him. He's a genuine wicket taker with that brand new ball. They can afford to take that mid-wicket fielder and put him in the slips.
Very crucial, in fact, very tactical advice given by Asghar Khan. Meanwhile, gently played. Good thing about that, they are coming right behind the line of the ball, giving the due respect that Hazrat Luqman deserves. He's a top quality bowler and he can really surprise the batters.
On a wicket like this, the line and length is going to be so crucial because I just have a feeling, Mohammad Nadeem, this is a belter of a wicket. The way the ball is coming on, by the looks of things, we are in with plenty of entertainment.
Yeah, it looked like that so far. The first 3 balls have been nicely flicked away. 2 is a call, but lovely fielding in the deep and followed by a good throw. Good cricket all round so far.
Luqman just straying onto those pads. Normally he's very, very good on that channel around 5th stump, but searching for that swing, that magical delivery. It's not happened for him as yet. Charging in.
Oh, beautiful delivery. And Ali Abid with his new role as opener, trying to play a little cautious, understanding that ball is going to get swing. This is not the kind of habit that the middle order batters have got.
But the kind of player he is and the amount of cricket you play, I think you can adjust into that sort of role. We have seen in the past as well. I don't think so it's going to be a permanent role for him. Just a makeshift opener in this game, trying to do his best. This time beautifully whipped. And the square leg comes around. Good throw as well. Tidy over from Hazrat Luqman. It's 4 for none after 1.
Well, it's 4 for none after first over, and it's Awais Ali Shah, the left arm spinner, into the attack from Bukhatir end. That is interesting. They're up against two quality batters, and Awais need to be dead accurate against them.
He's a good bowler, and they're just opting for spin from that end. Big boundaries on the leg side, pretty much in the middle of the square. That side is a little bigger on the leg side for the right-hander. I don't think so he's going to get much spin of this surface, but it will skid on. Beautifully played in the gap. The chase is on. The outfield is fast enough. It goes into the fence. That's the first boundary.
Well, it was a little bit short and wide, and Ali Abad is a quality player. He is not going to miss on that. He is a player who can even hit good deliveries for the boundaries, and at that occasion he taken full advantage of that. Beautiful boundary first up.
Very good shot. Picked the length early and placed it beautifully. Once again goes for that cut shot through the gap again. The outfield is really lightning fast here, and that's another boundary.
Well, the ball is traveling definitely. Outfield is quite fast, and the dive over there, the slide did not really come off for the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries for Ali Abad.
Also, the indication of the square is pretty hard. That was hit into that next strip to the playing surface, and that really skidded on as well. Perfect conditions for batting here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Well, that is the line and length if you're bowling those arm balls. There are two fielders patrolling in the deep long on and deep mid-wicket in placed. Well, quite an optimistic appeal. Can't be given leg before. I think it was missing leg stump, Asghar.
Comfortably, and just with the angle as well. Beautifully bowled, and they sneak through for a single. That's good running.
A very sensible batting as well. He has got two boundaries already. No need to take unnecessary risk.
I was comfortably missing. You always look at the wicket keeper, and the wicket keeper was going down the leg side. That's a fair indication for the umpire as well to make a call.
Well, umpiring standard have definitely been on top in this tournament. Once again, that arm ball just hitting the pair, and a dot ball to end the over number 2. It's 13 for none.
Golden Sparrow batting first here after Karwan asking them to bat first. Well, this surface reminds me of the early 2000s when we used to turn on the television and watch some great cricket. Early 90s, late 90s. This is a typical Sharjah wicket, and the batters will have a lot of fun here, Mohammad Nadeem.
Well, I have seen wicket keeper just jumping up to stop the short pitch deliveries of those greats of the game. Meanwhile, Ali Abad has played an aerial route, just cleared the mid-off, and he will get a couple of runs. This is how he plays. He is a very aggressive player. Can't be sustained for a long time.
He's showing good intent here, but Hazrat Luqman is one of those bowlers. You can take him on square of the wicket, but the kind of height he has, the bounce he gets, is a very hard bowler to loft him straight down the ground, and that was evident in that bounce hitting on top of the bat there. This time is gone past mid-on. This is going to be a boundary. Ali Abid is certainly cutting loose here.
Well, that was really muscled, and the fielder over there with the dive on his left, but had no chance. It was played with some power. Should have been stopped. as per the standards which Karwan CC has got. It was Rohan Mustafa. Interestingly, he is a left arm player.
That was further pitched up and drilled. The bottom hand really coming into play there from Ali Abid. This time he's gone through the offside. Magnificent shot. That is a top shot there from Ali Abid.
Gorgeous. Just look at the replay. A perfect way to play the cut shot. Right on top of the bounce. And beautifully done. Ali Abid is in good form.
Terrific campaign for him. He scored runs there in the D50 format as well. Unfortunately, Abu Dhabi didn't able to get into those knockouts. But he's played some vital knocks there as well. He's always in form. When you have a good technique, more often than not, you will make runs. And he's one of those players who plays those eye-catching shots.
Well, he's a strong contender for the upcoming tournaments for UE as well. Always rank as a top player.
This is in the air. Man paddling back. And he drops it. Oh dear, oh dear. And he's one of the best in the business.
Well, I can't believe it's Rohan Mustafa who let it go. This is second time that he was over there involved in the field. And he did not even touch the ball. That is surprising.
I just misjudged it on that occasion. Ali Abid lives to fight for another day. This time slower in pace there, and chance if he hits. No, he makes it. And have a look at the work from the wicketkeeper. Superb acrobatic stop there from that man.
Well, firstly it was a very good pick up and throw coming up by Awais Ali, and then the wicket keeper doing a fantastic job. A beautiful done by Furqan Khalil, I guess, serving as a wicket keeper for Karwan CC. Oh, beautiful delivery, peach of a delivery. A lovely outswinger to finish the over number 3. It's 26 for none. Well, it's Rohan Mustafa, right arm off break. He's got plenty of experience and will be bowling from Bukhatir end. And Ali Abid wanted to play toward the offside. Got to be careful. Rohan Mustafa has a habit of picking up wickets.
He's got the knack of picking up wickets. This time is beautifully played. Bisected those two fielders. Ali Abid is looking in sublime form here.
Well, he is playing fearless, although he has been dropped over there, I'll say. But this is what the talent, the courage, and the fearless approach is all about. You keep on playing to your natural instinct. Don't get away with those chances.
Plays it off the back foot. One of the other things with Rohan Mustafa, he gets through his overs very, very quickly.
Oh, that is not going to help Karwan CC. Should have been stopped by Babar Iqbal. Immediate apology to the bowler.
Again, terrific batting. And I think the way he's picking length, rocking back on the back foot, and then creating such power, that wasn't a bad delivery. It was on the stumps. He created room and smashed it through the offside. Not great fielding though. One more time, he smashes it as well. Another boundary here. It's raining force here from Ali Abid.
Oh, he's a top player. And once again, nothing wrong, but it is brilliant footwork, and then the cut shot coming through.
Again, trying to play the same shot. This time finds the fielder. A productive over for Golden Sparrow. 38 for none after 4.
Hazrat Lukman will continue to bowl from Sharjah Cricket Academy end, and well, Taimur came down the wicket, didn't get from the middle of the bat, and plenty of wood behind that will earn him a couple of runs.
Well, they're showing great intent here, taking on the best in the business. Hazrat Lukman, they're not afraid to take chances here. Although Taimur hasn't had much strike, it's been Ali Abid's show and 36 of 19. But we all know Taimur is a quality player. Great conditions for batting here, Mohammad Nadeem. What do you reckon should be a good score on this surface, batting first?
Well, it looks a good surface for the batting, and especially when you're up against Karwan CC, who have got the likes of Rohan Mustafa, Furkan Khalil, and especially the way Lukman plays these days. Lukman Faisal, in fact, he is not playing in this game, but they are always very competitive. Hamid Khan is out there, Abdul Ghaffar is there, Sayyid Nazir Afridi is there. Well, they are quality players. I think definitely should be 180 minimum must be on the board.
Yes, I think 180 is what is par in my view. If you bat well, you can get to that 220, 225. Who knows? And good to see young Yusuf Khan getting opportunity. I like the look of that lad. He's a fantastic talent, and I think it's time for Karwan to invest a bit more in him. He's a future star in the making. Very fine young talent, Yusuf Khan.
Well, whatever matches I covered, I have seen him always contributing for the team. He's a good touchy player, very good technique and footwork. Driven toward the leg side, 2 is a call. Fielder behind it, and they will get comfortable too. That is the beauty of these two batters. They are not only good in hitting those boundaries, but they are also good in picking up those singles and doubles. And that's why they have put up so far 53 runs partnership between them. It's a very good start. 43 without losing any wicket in 4.3 overs.
It's a very good start. Hazrat Lukman charging in, searching for a breakthrough. Going full and beautifully loft, but straight to the man. They got that fielder out on the boundary. You normally don't see that fielder with Hazrat Lukman's pace, but that's also an indication of this track, how good it is. You got to contain.
I think that was wonderfully bowled, considering that he has got long on in place, a slower one, letting Ali Ahmed take the risk. It was as short as the fielder there.
Right on the money there. And that should have been a single there. Well, Ali Abid on that occasion refusing to come through. Just misjudged it. Apology there.
Well, just have a look at that. Taimur has contributed 5, whereas Ali Ahmed has contributed 39. No surprise, he has faced 21 balls as well, compared to 8 balls that Tamur has faced in this partnership. Well, this guy said Broom wanted to play above the circle. Pace and
Him going for 12 in his first over. He's just warned him.
no, I think he has appealed it. But this is Rohan Mustafa. He is a character. He's a lovely character on the field, and I think he just warned it. Look at the sheepish smile on his face.
He does it quite often. But great spirit of the game. Nicely clipped away. He's coming onto the bat so nicely that he's also racing off the bat as well.
Well, coming back to Rohan Mustafa, the best thing I like with Rohan that he's very smart as a player, not just as a batter, not just as a bowler, but onto the field he is very smart. As a captain, I think he's a wonderful captain. He adjusts the fielders wonderfully, and you got to be having 100% presence of mind when you are competing, Rohan.
Absolutely. The strength of the mind is so important, and he certainly has that. But Ali Abid is in terrific form once again, picks up the length so quickly and finds the gap one more time. Another boundary, 50 up for Golden Sparrows.
Well, beautifully. Good footwork, Ali Abad. He was expecting the length delivery. And with the kind of form and the kind of performance that Ali Abad has shown today, well, I can tell you that Ali Abad will claim the opening position wherever he plays.
Certainly he can. This time he goes big. This is one of his strengths. To the longest part of the ground, and he's nailed it for 6. What a tremendous strike.
Well, that is definitely nailed over. It could have been 6 in any ground of the world. Remember that he was hitting there toward the longer part of the boundary, and he has sent the ball into the stands comfortably, 15 rows behind that boundary line rope.
Tremendous strike. He holds the bat pretty high from the blade, uses that long handle. He's not strongly built, but internally he's very strong, and he hits the long ball quite easily.
Well, Asghar, he reminds me, Ali Abad, and I'm sure that you will second that opinion. He reminds me the great Salim Malik, who used to play with that kind of footwork and high back lift. Meanwhile, Ali Abad has completed his personal milestone, 50 on just 24 balls. What an inning.
Tremendous inning. Great entertainment. We already have seen some tremendous stroke play, and made a very good comparison. Salim Malik, effortless player, and he got that circular big back lift used to loft the ball. This time it has gone fine for 4. Save your legs, don't run for those. It's the fast outfield here at the Sharjah Stadium today, and it's going to be another boundary.
Well, Rohan Mustafa with an expensive over, a couple of boundaries and a 6 in this already. That time just a bottom edge, but it was a little quicker delivery, helped the ball, ran away for another boundary.
Beautifully clipped, but straight to the fielder this time. Rohan Mustafa has gone for 28 of his first 2 overs, 60 without loss. We are done with the first power play.
Well, Syed Nazir Afridi, right arm fast into the attack. And he will be up against Temur, who is playing on 6. Face 10 balls. As he looks a little faded compared to Ali Abid, who has taken most of the strike.
One of those days. Good delivery and beautifully played. He's playing the second fiddle, and you can always cut loose on a pitch like this. I think it's about those partnerships, and you've got to complement each other, and he's done well here. He's got to stay in there with Ali Abid.
Well, very smartly played by Temur. He has given plenty of strike to Ali Abid, knowing that Ali Abid is the one who is going after bowling, and he is in a tremendous form. And that is always secret when you are in a phase of building up the partnerships. Syed Nazir Afridi has bowled a very good delivery first up. An in-swinger.
Good young bowler. Hits the deck hard and generates a fair bit of pace. With likes of Hosam bin Tanveer rested for this game. He's getting an opportunity, and he's been waiting in the wings for this sort of chance. They've got a strong unit. When you look at 20 odd guys contracted for Karwan, they got fair bit of bench strength.
Definitely they carry a lot of players, and thanks to the management of KCC providing the youngsters the opportunity. Oh, it's edged away and the catch is taken. Syed Nazir strikes here. It was too close for Ali Abid to play that cut shot, and he has departed.
Well, he'll be bitterly disappointed there, Ali Abid. He was playing so well. Just error of judgment on that occasion. Perhaps it was too close and too full as well to play that cut shot. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. As the end of Ali Abid. He's gone for 54. They've lost their first wicket. New batsman is Safir Tarak, batting at number 3. Normally he plays for Sea Games bats at 4-5. There's good opportunity for him to make a big score on this track. They're off to a fine start, but they can't afford to lose back-to-back wickets here.
Well, Safir Tarak will be facing first ball. Syed Nazir bowling quick and bowling those in-dippers.
Beautifully played. He gets off the mark, clipped away on the leg side. And he's bowling that perfect length as well. Good reward for the youngster. How important it is when you come back, you take a wicket in your first over as a bowler.
And that too of Ali Abid, the man who has blasted 50 on just 24 balls. Definitely his confidence will be very high. Has picked up the wicket on the first over itself.
Very good start for the youngster. Use of the feet, he goes straight down the ground, doesn't quite time it, picks up a single. I think Temur must not get frustrated here. 8 of 12, we would love to get few boundaries, but he's got to be there.
Well, they have already got 9.2 as the strike rate. as a run rate rather. So they can afford to play some dot deliveries as well. They just lost a wicket. The new batter out there in the middle. It's a phase where they need to build up a partnership.
It's going to be leg byes. But a very good over from the youngster. Saad Nazir Afridi getting that breakthrough. 7 overs gone. 64 for 1. It's going to be change of voice. Replacing Mohammad Nadeem is going to be Samir Yunus.
Thank you very much, Asghar. Change in the com box and a change in the bowling. Babar Iqbal, the skipper of Karwan CC, is into the attack. He starts off with a nice little loopy delivery down the leg side. Tariq Safir looking to sweep that straight to the fielder. A good start this for Golden Sparrow. Although it was the man who was scoring all the runs, Ali Abid. He's back in that now. This is an opportunity for Karwan CC to pick up a couple of quick wickets and take control of the game again.
Yeah, definitely. And Babar Iqbal is someone who's going to entice the batters into playing those big shots. Sometimes he can be so deceptive, especially with the longer boundaries on the leg side. Now it's up to the batters. Will they are prepared to take a chance?
I've always wondered how bowlers like this end up picking up a lot of wickets. Not much in it, just looping it out there, asking the batter to create all the power behind the shots. Even on that occasion, he had to really hit it hard through the off. Managed to get a couple of runs, and I think I may have found the answers. I'm sure you have played a lot of cricket here in the UAE. I think batters in this part of the world, they play a lot of cricket in cement as they come up in their ranks, and they enjoy the pace coming onto the ball, coming onto the bat. And because of that, the moment someone slows it down like Babar does, you're really in a very uncomfortable position to try and generate all that strength.
You made a great point there, Samir. Absolutely. These batters, they got, when you are playing professional cricket, your reflexes are so good and you love the pace. It's just need to time it. But against someone like Babar, you have to create all the pace. Even that shorter delivery is very hard to put it in the gap. And that found that boundary. And once it goes above your eye line, it also entices you to look to hit it out of the ground. Chances of miscuing is always high.
Yeah, that's why Babar ends up picking up a lot of wickets for his team, leading from the front. 4 runs in this over. Nicely driven straight to the fielder there, who's just been brought in. Good first over from Babar, just 4 runs off it. 68 for 1 after 8. The wicket taker, Syed Nazir, into his second over, is extracting a bit more bounce as opposed to the rest of the bowlers that we've seen today, and that's because he's tall, he's bending his back, and I think that's what got him the wicket as well. Ali Abid looking to play that onto the offside, got big on him, while it also came back in.
It's just because of his height as well. And Samir, you can tell us a lot better. You were there at the center with the toss. There's sheen in the surface, and it looks a very hard surface to me.
Yeah, I can tell you from what we've seen so far, looks very good for batting. Ball coming on nicely, true bounce on it. Just some of those shots that Ali Abid played, especially through the offside, right in the bounce and cutting it away. I think there's lots of runs to be made on this track, given that you play good cricketing shots.
Yeah, there's something for everybody, especially for the fast bowlers. If you bowl that right channel, there's that pace and that bounce. But if you're offline, this is a belter of a wicket to bat on.
A margin for a minimum, as is in most parts of the world nowadays, especially in the shorter format. Fast bowlers are finding it extremely hard to contain what has become a very batter-friendly game in the recent past. Bouncer pulled away though very nicely. The square leg fielder is much more squarer, and therefore that'll run away to the boundary.
Getting carried away with that bounce, just straying on the pads a little, and he picks the length with great skill, and second he knows where the gaps are. That's a top shot from Safir.
Yeah, I think they need a boundary here and there just to keep that momentum going. That run rate just coming below 9 now. Ali Abid was doing all the run scoring. These two realize the importance of putting together a partnership, not arresting that start that they've got. Need to continue the good work that Golden Sparrow have done in the start. Now that fine leg fielder is being dropped down, and mid-on, in fact long on, is being brought up into the circle.
So he's got a lot of protection on the leg side. Deep mid wicket, square leg, fine leg. The length has to be back of a length into the surface.
He bowls one this outside the off stump, but the point fielder will let that one go straight to his hand, a dot ball. He did say, Ali Abid, that they will be looking to get at least 180 on this track, and I think that's going to be a par score here, Asghar.
Absolutely. If you bat well, I think, to me, if you bat really well, this is a 200, 220 runs wicket. Fast outfield as well. Lightning fast, I would say. Beautifully cut by the ground staff. They've done a magnificent job.
Oh yeah, that's almost every time we come here, we're just awestruck by how well maintained the facilities here are. The Sharjah Stadium. Nicely bowled on. That's the line that he needs to be on. Nice and straight, hitting the timber all the time. It doesn't allow the batter to really free his arms. The maximum, if at all, they'll get is a single or two. And a lot of bowlers will have to take a leaf out of Syed Nazir's book here, because otherwise, like you said, the moment you're a bit wavered, plenty of runs to be made.
Especially on a surface like that, you want to be bowling at the stumps, and that brings all the dismissals into play as well. It's a skiddy surface, and if the batter is just a little lazy, you can get right in front. The trapped, these LBWs, these bowls, that's why the value of bowling straight. And also it limits you that free swing once you give room in the modern day game.
Oh, this one was fuller but beautifully taken by the wicket-keeper. That could have easily gone away for 4 extras. In fact, it may have brushed the pad, because umpire has called it an over. Got away with that one. Syed Nazir, 9 done. It's 74 for 1. There was a boundary in the previous over, but it has still been a couple of quiet overs here since the fall of that wicket. Babar Iqbal into his second one, nicely pushed away to the leg side, and this is what Karwan will do. The moment they find that one opening, they'll create that pressure and really squeeze you. Now, these overs, these quiet overs, if they don't get too many runs, it will be costly for Golden Sparrow.
Absolutely, and Babar has got a different idea as well. The two fielders in that area, shot catching on the offside, he finds the gap on that occasion. I have a feeling there's something has got to give here against Babar Iqbal. Either he will go for a biggie or he will pick up a wicket here.
Yeah, you can see almost, you can sense almost the batters itching to go big. They understand as well that they need to keep this run rate going. Oh, looking to see that very, very early. Played the shot too early. Even the umpire, Shami, maybe he's having a laugh at that. Could have easily gone on to hit the stumps.
Terrific corrector. Use of the feet, and he goes straight down the ground. Ron Mustafa. Well, he makes a fumble. He's made few fumbles this afternoon, Samir.
He's had a horrible day. The field, generally a very animated character. In fact, one of the best fielders out there, but he's not had the best of afternoons here in Sharjah. That man on strike, Thaimur Ali, has a lot of responsibility. He opened the batting. He needs to play the long innings here for his team. Cut away once again straight to the fielder. It'll only be a single.
That was hit like a rocket. And I think it is Furqan Khalil there who is not donning the gloves. Had to put. He's wringing his hands.
Yeah, that was hit quite firmly. Never easy fielding in those cover, extra cover regions. More often than not, the batters really hit it firmly. Field does change for Tariq though. He comes onto the leg side for Furqan Khalil, onto that mid-wicket position. This has been cut away as well towards deep extra cover. And once again, Babar Iqbal gives only 5 runs in this over. Things are slowing down for Golden Sparrow. 79 for 1 at the halfway stage. Abdul Ghaffar, the big left armer, into the action now. Starts off with a good length delivery. Safir Tariq has pushed that towards the offside. This is a crucial partnership, Asghar, for Karwan, for Golden Sparrow, beg your pardon. They had a good start, but the last few overs have been a little quiet. They'll need to up the ante now come the last few overs of this game.
I think they got still, Samir, plenty of batting to come. Mohammad Nadeem is there, Nasir Faraz is there. So it's imperative for these two to go at a fair pace because this is a very good surface to bat on. They will need the excess of 180.
Nicely cut away, driving it on the up. In fact, the fielder is giving it a chase, and I think he's made a mess of it. Full outside the off, and Taimur Ali finally breaks loose, and they'll need a few more of those from here on.
That is one of those things you can't afford to do on this surface, is to provide width, and freeing his arm, and he's hit that one really hard. But that should have been stopped there, Samir. It's gone through his hands for a boundary.
Abdul Ghaffar doesn't seem like his usual self. He's generally very fast, very accurate. He's been a bit loose in these first couple of deliveries. But Taimur Ali has taken advantage of that wayward delivery, hit it away for a 4. Now they need to make sure that those 8 to 9 run overs keep coming in the next few. Slightly slower, pushed away towards point, will be a dot ball. That's where Abdul Ghaffar needs to be on this track.
Sometimes what happens is, being a fast bowler, no matter how warmed up you are, but still you need a couple of deliveries to get into that rhythm and groove.
100%. As a fast bowler myself, I cannot agree more. That first ball and that first over, in fact, sometimes in a game, is the one where you find what kind of rhythm you're in, how your body is responding. Even though you play every day, every game is new, every over is a new one. Nicely behind that. Now that's the length that Abdul Ghaffar has decided he's going to be, because he's tall, he's getting bounce. He's seen Syed Nazir picking up that wicket because of that extra bounce, and that's where he'll want to be, try and trouble the batter.
He's got a ring field on the offside. On a surface like that, I think as the game progresses, those slow deliveries will come in a lot handier. As the death overs as well, you need to change your pace. You can't afford to get predictable, otherwise good players will take you on.
Pushed on the up, straight to the fielder, but they will manage to get a single. And I think as this game has progressed, Asghar, we've realized more and more that it's about those variations for fast bowlers. You look at the IPL even this year, the second and third highest wicket takers, T. Natarajan and Mustafizur Rahman. 2 left-armers, both well known for their variations, and that's what picks you wickets in this format. You cannot be predictable. You cannot just come and hit the surface hard, because batters have adapted so well and conditions have become so batter-friendly. You've got to revolutionize your game as a bowler.
Absolutely, they pick up another single. That's a very good point. We will continue a bit more on that one. 11 gone, 86 for 1.
Babar Iqbal has been rather taken himself off the attack, and Awais Ali bowled the second over of the game. Has been brought back in now to try and pick up a wicket and break this partnership.
I think this is going to be the trend, especially from this end. Longer part of the boundary on the leg side, so spinners from one end and the pacers from the other end. That's the order of the day, feels like.
That seems like Karwan CC have figured out the way to go on this track. Oh, has it been edged? There was a bit of excitement from Ehtisham behind the stumps, but no interest shown by Awais Ali. A much better start to the over, this one. Gave away a couple of boundaries in his first over.
They're certainly putting the brakes on here. Both batsmen are being quite conservative in their approach. I think they need to push on here. Safir Tariq 13 of 19 and Taimur Ali 19 of 23. They got to strike at a better rate here.
Yeah, going at 7.5 runs per over. They cannot afford to let this slide even further below. They're going at more than 9 at one stage. Yes, they've got wickets in hand, especially with someone like Nadeem yet to come. They know they can pick it up, but one thing that you learn in cricket is that the best batter to score those runs are the two in the middle, not relying on someone that's to come.
Absolutely. And I'm very surprised he's not batted at number 3, because he's so prolific striker of the ball, batting at 3 for the VN Shipping. That was close as well. Terrific over from Awais Ali Shah. 12 gone, 87 for 1. Runs per over. They're going to get to 175. I think that 175, 180 is par at one stage. They were really cruising along, but these two have just gone into a bit of a shell here. Angle bad on the offside, and chance if he hits. No! Took on the man.
Yeah, they will have to take a few more risks, not like those, but risks in terms of boundary hitting. 13th over in progress. Abdul Ghaffar is bowling his second one. Won't be easy. Now look at that for an opportunity. Hamid Khan at point. A throw was wavered. We were talking about someone like Mohammad Nadeem yet to come. He'll be itching to get out there right now, Asghar. We know how much he loves to spend time on the crease. Oh, looking to make room. There you go. That's the intent. Taimur Ali now realizes that it was about time he gets going. 19 of 26. It's not going to help his team's cause.
Desperate times here for Taimur Ali, looking to break free there. But when you have a batter like Mohammad Nadeem, it's just a simple call for the captain to give him that slot where he's made for himself. He's been phenomenal there. And have Safi Tarak in his also customary position at number 4-5. Sometimes these little tinkering of batting order can cost you a game.
Nicely pushed with gentle hands. Will get the single. Taimur Ali is generally a very prolific run scorer. An all-rounder, in fact. He does bowl a bit as well. He just hasn't looked himself. I haven't seen him for a while, in fact. Good to see him, though, coming here and getting back to the game. Although 20 of 27 is not what he's used to. And even Tariq Safir has taken his time, 14 of 20. That run rate is almost touching 7 runs per over. They need a boundary here. They need a couple of boundaries every over from here on. Fuller in length this time. Abdul Ghaffar just changing things around. That variation that we talked about, Asghar. We'll see a bit more of that in these next few overs.
Absolutely. Rolling his fingers down the seam, slowing it up. As the game progresses, those slow bounces will also come into play. That's the modern day game. You early on emphasize on that change of pace, those slow bounces. As the game has progressed, the bowlers have also worked out different weapons.
Slow ball once again, and Taimur is more than happy for now to get those singles. You look at tracks nowadays, Asghar. We always talk about how it's become so batter friendly. But you never hear or watch a bowler complaining, saying that the game is becoming too difficult for us, the track is batter friendly, and that's what good bowlers do. They find ways, like you said. They'll bring in variations, they'll reinvent the way they go about things, and I think that's a life lesson in there as well. Nicely pushed away. We'll go past the fielder. Deep square leg has some work to do. We'll get 2 runs there. Circumstances might be different, but you've got to get out of your comfort zone if you are to make things good for yourself. 13 overs done, it's 93 for 1. 7 overs left in this innings. 93 for 1 now, Golden Sparrow. And there you go. That's the kind of shot that they need to play, although this one will result in only a single for Taimur, who hasn't looked comfortable at all. Awais Ali into his second over. And a change in the comp box as well. Azhar Khan takes a much-deserved break. And joining me once again is Mohammad Nadeem. Good evening to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Samir, and good evening to all the viewers. Well, things have got slowed down after the departure of Ali Abid. I remember that when Ali Abid got out, at that time they were playing at 60 and within just power play, and since then they have added up just 13 runs in almost like 7 overs.
Yeah, they've certainly taken their time, these two. And you also got to credit Karwan CC. I think the bowling changes, the variations have been quite nice from them. They haven't allowed the batters to free their arms, although you would have liked to see a bit more intent from, especially that man on strike, Taimur Ali. He's the one who's been out there for the longest. He knows exactly what the bowlers and this truck is doing, so he's got to take a few more risks here. This has been pushed into the deep. Look for a second one, but a single nonetheless. Good comeback this from Awais Ali after a very tough first over.
Yeah, definitely. He has picked up his variation as per the situation given. Well, that time opportunity, and I think he is undone. In fact, the case is referred to the TV umpire.
Yeah, there's been a stumping from Ehtishamul Haq behind the stumps. Very well bowled. He looked to step out there. Safir Tariq. Oh, this will be close. Very close. He's lifted his foot. As he got it down on time, there may be some gap there. There may be a bit of daylight between the ground and the foot. Brilliant glove work this from Ehtisham. Very quick to pick that up and get rid of the bails. Awais Ali saw him stepping out. This should be an interesting call from the umpire. There you go. That's the signal. The partnership has been broken. Safir Tariq has to depart.
Well, they have lost their second wicket on 96. Awais Ali, who has been bowling superbly lately and got the wicket. And it is Safir Tariq who has suffered from his hands. He has scored 18, stumped on the bowling of Awais Ali on 24 balls. 96 for 2. Rated as a very good against the spinners, especially those inside out shots. He would like to play towards the extra cover region. Well, nicely played first delivery for a single off the mark. Nasir Faraz.
Yeah, a lot of depth in the batting for Golden Sparrow. Nasir Faraz in at number 4. It's the 14th over, so he can't take too much time to settle in. Very soon we'll have the last 5 overs, and that's when they'll have to step up. Yet to get to the 100 mark also. At one point it seemed like they'll easily get to that 180 mark, and against a strong Karwan CC you need that kind of a score on a track like this.
Well, Taimur just manages to get the single, struggling with his strike rate. 14 overs gone, 98 for 2.
Syed Nazir back into the attack. 1 for 9. Very good figures for the tall fast bowler. Starts off with a slow one. This has been skied. Over long off. No chance for the fielder. Taimur Ali finally breaks the shackles. Gets under that one and sends it over the rope for a maximum. Gets to the 100 in style, Golden Sparrow.
Well, they have got the 100 with a 6, and it's coming up from the weight of Taimur, who was always looking to hit the big shot, and finally he found from the middle of the bat. A slower one from Syed Nazir did not really work for him.
Yeah, it was slow, but it was in the slot for Taimur Ali. You don't want to be too full bowling slow deliveries. It loves the batters to get under it. Early pressure now on the bowler. Maximum of the first ball. Let's see if Taimur Ali continues this aggressive intent that is shown. Shorter in length this time. Pulled away from outside the off stump. There is protection down there. On the leg side, there's a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket. We'll just keep it to a single.
Well, off pace short delivery. Just hit for a single, and Nasser Fraz will be facing his second ball. He's a quality player and has been a very vital member of the TVSL, not playing in this tournament.
Yeah, he's been a player who we all look at very regularly and say he's got potential. He can go on to become a great batter. Has shown us glimpses of his class. But for some reason, we still haven't seen one of those big, impactful contributions from the overthrow from the skipper on that occasion. Allows him to get a couple of runs. I just want to see Nasir a bit more free-flowing in his batting. Quite often he gets stuck in a shell, and especially in a situation like this, he's got nothing to lose. He can go for those big shots.
Yeah, that is definitely one way of, contributing, in fact, shining in the cricket legacy. But another way that he always comes at the batting position where 4 wickets gone, 3 wickets gone, and you need to build a partnership here. Otherwise, like in today's situation where they just got 5 overs remaining when he is out there to bat.
And so far this over, they've done it well. A maximum of the first delivery. Then they've run another 4 runs quite comfortably with 2 more deliveries to go. So 10 runs in this over already. This is where they need to be every over from here on. Try and get 10 to 12 runs. Get that total to about 160 at least from here on. And they'll have something to bowl at, Golden Sparrow. Firmly hit towards long off. 1 bounce to the fielder's hand. Another single.
Well, Taimur moves on to 32 on 34 balls. Not an innings you like to play in a T20 game, especially when you are playing against Karwan CC. They have got plenty of fantastic batters, the likes of Rohan Mustafa, Hamid Khan, and Furqan Khalil.
Slow once again off the outside edge of the bat. He deliberately opened the face there. Nasir will get a single to end the over. So good one this for Golden Sparrow. They got 13 off it. 110 for 2. 5 overs left in the innings. Away Saleh into his last over. He's bowled well. 1 for 15 in his 3. He's bowling the 16th over to close his quota off. We'll get a single off the first ball, Golden Sparrow. And Taimur is on 32. He'll look to go after him. He's got no choice. He has to try and pick up a few boundaries in this over.
And he hits it for a single. Well, this is not really going to help the Golden Sparrow. They need to get boundaries in every over. They want to maximize the target.
Makes room, Nasir Faraz. Awais Ali has followed him. Oh, what a take that! Hamid Khan. For a moment we thought it was going to go over him and beyond the rope for a 6. But Hamid Khan has won his cape and picked that up from nowhere.
Well, you can't keep him out of the game, Hamid Khan. Look at that. The Spider-Man of Karwan CC, Hamid Khan. Checking a blinder over there. I think one of the best catch of the tournament. And that really has cost Nasir Faraz his wicket. Yeah, he thought for a moment that he has cleared the boundary line. But look at that.
Well, it was the longer boundary, but Hamid Khan said, no, you're not getting past me. Even if I have to take it with one hand and tumble over. And he will laugh, and why not? Nasir Faraz, unfortunate. Got caught to a brilliant, brilliant piece of fielding. 6 off 6, can't make a contribution. It's 112 for 3.
Muhammad Nadeem out there in the middle. He is a perfect match for this particular situation. Usually bat top of the order, but today he was asked to bat at number 5 and will be facing his favorite style of bowling, left arm spinner.
Yeah, we've been raving about this man, that he needs to be out there for Golden Sparrow. But what a brilliant piece of bowling this from Awais Ali. Yes, that catch in the previous delivery was all about Hamid Khan's heroics. But he's bowled very, very well here. Nadeem not taking too much time, looking to go big on that one. Got the inside part of the bat. Gets off the mark with that single.
Well, they don't have much balls remaining really. They need to take their chances. But it's Taimur who need to lift his strike rate up. He's playing on 33, faced 35 balls, 113 for 3 after 15.5. Awais Ali will be bowling the last ball of his cut-off spell. And he has been cut away toward the offside. Chase on for the fielder, but the ball will win the race. A boundary has been hit on the last ball of the over number 16. It's 117 for 3.
Golden Sparrow, they've lost only 3 wickets, but the run rate is what will be concerning them. And that man out there, Mohammad Nadeem, will be taking strike against Hazrat Luqman, who's now going to bowl his last over, has given away 23 in his 3 overs. Fine leg third man, both up in the circle. Bowls one nice and straight. Mohammad Nadeem will get that single and bring Taimur Ali on strike.
Well, much depends how Mohammad Nadeem is going to play the next 4 overs. In fact, the next 23 legal balls remaining in the inning of Golden Sparrow. They must have something above 150 to challenge the Karwan Cricket Club. They are a tough batting side. They bat deep.
He's picked this up, but I don't think he's got any connection on that. Yep, straight to the fielder. Taimur Ali, he tried, and finally his laboured, slow innings has come to an end.
Well, he struggled in this inning and seems like his struggle is over with that comfortable catch taken in the deep by the fielder. Well, Golden Sparrow lost another wicket, 118 for 4. Taimur Ali walking back after scoring 37 on 37 balls. Caught in the deep by Furqan Khalil on the bowling of Hazrat Luqman. Will be facing Hazrat Luqman.
Bowled into his body, pushed away towards the leg side, and Imran gets off the mark. Now then, Nadeem has just lost his partner. Taimur Ali has walked back. They've lost 4 wickets. The run rate is just over 7 runs and over. A lot depends on Nadeem, who seems to have lost a lot of weight, is looking very much fitter than he used to be. I just hope that he hasn't lost all that strength with which he hits that ball to all parts.
Well, he has been on a roll here recently, and but he is up against Hazrat Luqman, who is bowling quick and getting that extra bit of bounce. Well, Nadeem not in mood of going full gun blazing against Hazrat Luqman. I think must be waiting for the spinner.
I'm not sure if he's going to get it because there's 3 overs left after this. Abdul Ghaffar has 2 remaining, so he's definitely going to bowl those 2, the 18th and the 20th. Babar Iqbal will have to find 1 over to bowl that penultimate one. But so far, Hazrat Luqman has done a brilliant job in this over. Not giving away too many. 120 for Golden Sparrow. Playing it on the up. Open the face of the bat. Got that between the gap. Between point and third man. Will pick up a couple of runs. In fact, 2 more added to the total.
Well, Rohan Mustafa with the chase, and he has done it nicely well at the end. Yes. And look at the smile on his face.
Yeah, he's not had the best of days in the field. A couple of drop chances and fumbles. He'll be glad he got that one in. Yeah, these boys, they play a lot of cricket, Nadeem. And sometimes you can excuse them for a bit of fatigue and brain fade every once in a while. Cut away, Hamid Khan at point, won't let it go past him. Good over this from Hazrat Luqman, keeping things quiet. 17 done, it's 122 for 4.
bowling to Mohammad Nadeem. 3 overs left.
Well, I was going to say this should be a good battle because Mohammad Nadeem certainly will look for the pace on ball. The first one, he's hit that towards mid-wicket, will only get a single. Should be a good contest. This Abdul Ghaffar bowling to the two batters out there, Imran and Nadeem, both looking to up the scoring. Golden Sparrow will want to get at least to 150 from here on.
Well, definitely, they must get something 150, 160. They got 17 legal balls left. Umpire is just trying to settle the nerves. The things, I'm not sure what's happening out there.
There's been some conversation between the non-striker and maybe one of the fielders. These players, they know each other too well. Some of them play in the same team. Some of them play against each other every other day in different tournaments. There's a lot of banter out there between themselves and, of course, with the opposition as well. So, a bit of harmless fun. It's always nice to have. Right then, third man is the fielder in the deep, behind the wicket. Then we've got a deep extra cover, long on deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. Abdul Ghaffar running in. Full, slow, over extra cover, no fielder there, one bounce into the fence. Imran Odi has started the run fest here in these last few overs.
Well, Abdul Ghaffar, unlike Abdul Ghaffar, very poor delivery, mid-off standing up, and if you are bowling at that length, you are asking for punishment. Really ask to punish me delivery and the punishment provided by Imran.
Yeah, too easy. Too easy. Full outside off, and Imran was not going to miss out on that one. This one's been edged. Will fall safely. Ron Mustafa running in. Keep it to a single, and more importantly for Golden Sparrow, it will be Mohammad Nadeem on strike.
Well, Nadeem likes to create room, likes to hit the ball towards the extra cover region, deep extra cover region, long off. These are his areas, and mid-off standing up, he will definitely be eyeing on that areas.
I expect the slow bouncer maybe from Abdul Ghaffar. He's got plenty of protection on the leg side. No, he goes offside and full. Nicely disguised. And a dot ball.
Oh, very good delivery. Going back to that old methodologies being used by great Lasith Malinga, bowling full outside off, out of the reach of the batters.
Yeah, that was invented, wasn't it, that strategy by him and Kulasekara in that 2014 T20 World Cup final against India. They had batters of the quality of Kohli and Dhoni on strike. Didn't allow them to get going, but Mohammad Nadeem has gotten going. Once again, full on that fourth stump line, and this time Mohammad Nadeem clears that front leg and deposits it over mid-on, who's still up in the circle.
That occasion, Nadeem really didn't move anywhere, just waited on his natural stance and hit the ball nicely, comfortably over mid-off. Good welcome boundary coming up for Nadeem.
A couple of boundaries in this over now. This should make them feel good, Golden Sparrow. Into the 130s now. Last ball of the over. Full and straight. Nadeem looking to play that on the leg side. Gets the under edge and will keep it to a single. He will keep strike as well. 18 done. It's 133 for 4.
See Afridi steaming in. Oh, beautiful shot. Look that. Just open the face of the bat. One bounce over the rope. How you can define this, Samir?
Well, when someone like Nadeem is batting, you do run out of words to describe his shots, that's for sure. But just the way he played that, I think he knew exactly where Nazir was going to bowl. And he made sure he found the gap to perfection, opened the face of the bat and went over point. There was a deep extra cover placed, but the placement from Nadeem was fantastic. One bounce into the fence. Now the runs are flowing for Golden Sparrow. 3 boundaries in the last 7 to 8 deliveries. This should help them get to that 150 mark a bit more comfortably. Slower, but on a good length. Difficult to get under that. Will only be a single.
Well, good off-pace delivery. Syed Nazir just improving as a fast bowler. Naturally, he bowls quick, but I have seen in this game he is just doing some variation, changing his pace and creating some trouble for the batters.
Syed Nazir has been impressive today. 26 runs, 1 wicket to his name. Oh, that was a loopy low full toss. You spoke about Lasith Malinga. There was another one from his book.
That is trademark Lasith Malinga. Look at that. It really troubled Imran just for the last moment. Somehow he has managed to play that. And Lasith Malinga, talking about 2009 World Cup, he was literally unplayable on certain occasions.
I don't think it's just that World Cup. He generally was unplayable throughout his career. Batters of the highest caliber struggled to read his Yorker. Slow once again, rolling the fingers over the ball. Good comeback this after getting hit for a 4. Nazir seems to be a good lad, isn't he? A good bit of talent, good control with that slow delivery as well.
Well, he brings a lot of energy into the game. He is a very interesting character. He likes to play, and whenever Karwan CC comes over here, whether he is part of the team or not part of the team, he does full practice, always remains very active and agile.
He's got an opportunity here to put in the numbers, put in the yards. Oh, that's got the outside edge straight to the hands of Rohan Mustafa. Once again, it's a change of pace that has worked. Syed Nazir floating that outside off. Imran had to get some bat onto it, but a good catch from Rohan Mustafa at third man.
Well, Rohan Mustafa, he was jubilant. First of all, lovely delivery once again. And look at that celebration. It tells you the earlier drop catch that Rohan Mustafa did. And he can definitely enjoy that. He is a tremendous character. Meanwhile, Muhammad Imran departed on 9, faced 7 balls, caught by Rohan on the bowling of Syed Nazir. It's 140 for 5. Bowled superbly, and this is going to be the last legal ball of his spell. Just gave away 28, picked up 2 wickets, and he's up against Wajahat.
Well, the slow ball has certainly worked for him, and it does work for him the last ball of his spell as well. Dot ball to end the 19th over. Golden Sparrow have moved on to 140 for 5.
He is up against Muhammad Nadeem. Well, slow one, it's in the air. And I think it will land safely behind the short fine leg fielder and will earn Nadeem couple of runs.
Yeah, wasn't in control of that one at all, Mohammad Nadeem. You can see the intention. It is the last over, so he has to go after everything. Lucky for him that when behind the keeper, fine leg was up in the circle, so he too had to track back to try and get that, but get a couple of runs and keep strike. Abdul Ghaffar hasn't been among the wickets today and was brought into the action very late in the innings. Nicely bowled, very nicely bowled. The traditional Yorker. From one end we saw the slow balls, the variation. On this end, Abdul Ghaffar is going for the old school Yorker to contain the run scoring.
Well, a lot of thought process behind that bowling. Slow one and then a quick Yorker. Nadeem, intentions were correct. He wanted to play toward the third man. Just played the wrong line. 4 legal balls remaining. Abdul Ghaffar steaming in. Expect a slow one. Yes! Another dot ball. Brilliant bowling.
Top class. This is top class. So last over of the innings and you're keeping someone like Nadeem quiet, not allowing him to get bat on ball. That takes a lot of effort. This is very good thinking from Karwan CC's bowlers. Yes, they've only got 5 wickets, but the bowling throughout the last 15 overs. Yes, they gave away 60 in the first 5, but since the fall of Ali Abid, run scoring has become very tough for Golden Sparrow. This time it's Fuller, this time it's sliced away by Mohammad Nadeem, and he'll finally find the fence. 1 bounce into it. 4 runs for Golden Sparrow.
Well, Ghaffar just missed couple of inches to that Yorker which he was targeting. And Nadeem, this is all what he wanted to do all the time. So what's going on in the mind of the bowler and in the batter? Ghaffar bowled first ball slow one, second quick Yorker, third slow one, fourth quick Yorker. What's coming next?
There's a pattern there, isn't there? You've picked it up, haven't you, Nadeem? Wow, pulled away. This is the Mohammad Nadeem that we know. Shorter in length this time by Ghaffar, and Mohammad Nadeem knew very well that it's going to be a slow one. And your namesake has just hit that out of the park.
Well, the pattern is read properly by Nadeem, well read, and he has deposited over deep mid wicket comfortably. You can't be predictable. This is another story when you are bowling in the death overs. Well, this is nicely played, but it will just be a single. Nadeem just wanted 4 out of that shot, and that is the end of Golden Sparrow's inning. They have put up 153 after losing 5 wickets in their allotted 20 overs.
Well, they do get to that 150 mark, Golden Sparrow. At one point, with 60 runs on the board in just the 5 overs, they would have thought they'll get to about 180. Then there was a struggle in the middle. Taimur Ali and Tariq Safir were struggling to get runs. There you go, 54 of 28 for Ali Abid. He set the tone early on, but Taimur and Tariq, well, they went at run a ball, and Tariq even worse. So that kind of slowed things down. Nasir Faraz went out to a brilliant catch from Hamid in the deep. Then came out the big man, Mohammad Nadeem. They had to rely on him to get that bit of injection towards the end of the innings, and he provided more than that. 28 of 17, somehow a loved Golden Sparrow to get to 153 for 5. A competitive total, but I'm afraid it might just not be enough. Just 1 extra bowled by Karwan CC. That tells you the discipline with which they've bowled.
Well, we'll also have a look on the bowling card. Hazrat Luqman started brilliantly, 4 overs. He has conceded 28, taken a wicket, but pick of the bowler was away earlier on. Picked up 2 wickets, just gave away 22 in his 4. And then Syed Nazir this was his day. He has picked up 2 wickets, just gave away 28 as well in his 4 overs. And rest of the bowlers remain wicketless. In fact, Rohan Mustafa gave away 28. Babar Iqbal gave away 9 in his 2. And Ghaffar was little expensive, gave 37 in his 4 overs. They just conceded 1 extra. That is brilliant. Disciplined coming up from Karwan CC. Well, they just conceded 153 after getting 5 wickets. Well, so 154 is the target set by golden sparrow for Karwan Cricket Club, which they will have to achieve in their allotted 20 overs with the required run rate of 7.70. We'll take a short break and we'll catch you back with the chase on when Karwan CC out there in the middle and will be batting. Stay tuned.
Karwan CC, who have to chase down the target set by Golden Sparrow of 154. And well, this is Bukhatir League T20 2024 Powerplay fan code game number 22 in progress. Golden Sparrow earlier on, they were playing against the tough side of Karwan CC, have managed to score 153 after losing 5 wickets. Well, it's Rohan Mustafa, a left-hander batter out there in the middle, explosive batter, and giving me the company here in the comb box, my dear friend Samir Yunus. Samir, what's your take?
Thank you, Nadeem Bhai. The chase is certainly on. Karwan CC will fancy chasing this down. However, Golden Sparrow will want to try and do everything they can to not make it easy for them. They're up against a strong batting side. 153, they will know that it's not the best of totals. However, Irfan Maqsood with a new ball in hand will look to make early inroads, especially the wicket of Rohan Mustafa will be their number one target. Here we go then. Oh, starts off with a low full toss and he's bowled him. In fact, he's gone through the gate. What a start this for Golden Sparrow. Rohan Mustafa has been castled.
Well, not the good day for Rohan Mustafa. It was full toss. He has got a slingy action and Rohan Mustafa just missed it out. Well, what a start for Golden Sparrow. They have removed Rohan Mustafa on the very first ball of the inning of Karwan CC. It's none for one.
Well, a golden start for Golden Sparrow. They got rid of Rohan Mustafa for a golden duck. And one left-hander replaces the other one. Zohaib Khan is now playing for Karwan CC in at number 3. What a start by Irfan Muhammad. First ball wicket. In he comes. But this one's way down the leg side. Not the best way to follow up after a brilliant delivery.
But very good take by the wicket keeper. He has definitely saved a few runs for his team. Zohaib Khan replacing Rohan Mustafa. Well, Karwan CC, they bat deep, and I think Golden Sparrow bowlers, they need to keep picking up the wickets in order to maintain the pressure. Zohaib, another brilliant player. On his day, he can take the game away from you.
This one's down the leg side again. So just losing his line after bowling the brilliant first ball. Irfan Ashraf giving away a couple of extras. And you're absolutely correct about Zohaib Khan. He is a fine batter. Loves to play his shots early on. And this was the wicket of Rohan Mustafa. Look at that. Played down the wrong line. And it's kissed the off stump. Bye-bye, says Irfan to Rohan Mustafa, who's had a horrible day out there today. Few fumbles in the field, a drop catch, and now getting on for the first ball.
Oh, this is brilliantly bowled, and I think it was in the air for some time. Half chance for the bowler, I can say.
That's much better from Irfan. Landing it on that good length, nice and straight with the stumps. Was uppishly played by Zohaib. Well, lucky for him, it didn't go straight to the bowler. He will get off the mark. The first runs off the bat for Karwan CC. Now we have the blistering, aggressive Hamid Khan on strike. Whatever the conditions, he knows only one way to go.
Well, one batter If we want to compare somebody with the great Vrinder Sehwag, it's Hamid Khan. Hand-eye coordination and likes to play from the very first ball up in the air. Oh well, a bottom edge will earn him a boundary. Not the greatest of the way, but still, this is how Hamid Khan plays.
Lucky, isn't he? And you're right, he does look to be aggressive from ball one. This one was an under edge, almost a toe into the bat. And that got a bit of extra bounce. The wicketkeeper had no chance to stop that one. And a lucky boundary for Karwan. So you see Irfan is daring, bowling full. And almost had another wicket there.
Well, when you have the slingy bowling action and if you are getting the swing going in your favor, you must be bowling up. He has got a deep third in place and deep mid wicket. I think somebody should be standing back, either long off or long on.
Yeah, if he's going to be bowling full, he needs to get his line right, that's for sure. And he has to have one of those men in front of the wicket down at the boundary. Because these two batters, we know they like to go big. And once again, down the leg side. It's difficult to bowl to a left-hand, right-hand combination early on, so you have to be pretty accurate. They gave away just one extra Karwan CC in their entire 20 overs, whereas Golden Sparrow already in just the first over have given away 3.
Well, got to be careful when you are restricting. There is a change in the field, deep point in place, and deep third has been asked to come up. Well, this has been hit. That's what we are talking about. If you're bowling against Hamid Khan full, you must have somebody standing back, either long on or long off.
This is vintage Hamid Khan, isn't it? Make room, clear the front leg, and hit it as hard as possible. That's what he's done there. You were talking about having a fielder at the boundary line, and this is why it should have been the case. Goes towards mid-on, and the fielder had no chance to cut that off. An expensive over despite that first ball wicket.
Irfan steaming in. Hamid. Wide delivery. And they will pick up an extra runs. This is not going to help the fielding side.
Imagine Rohan Mustafa in the dugout. He must be thinking, I should have just watched that one. There's plenty of runs to be made here. This one's far outside off. I mean, let that one go. It'll be 2 extras, 2 more extras to the total.
In fact, that was the only ball, I think, which was bowled within the stump. And Rohan must be thinking, why me?
100%. Nadeem. Well, it is what it is. When you're having a bad day, everything falls apart, doesn't it? But this is unfortunate. Golden Sparrow will have to be a bit more disciplined in their bowling if they are to defend this 153. Already 14 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Irfan. This one's also onto the pad. Zohaib very stylishly flicks that towards square leg and get another single.
Very long over. Still 5 balls bowled. 15 already on the board despite of the wicket they lost on the very first ball. It's also a test of the captaincy of Ali Abid, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a very good leader, a very good batter. He has to make do with the team that he's been given. And what a bittersweet over this from Irfan. He must have had the joy of getting that first ball wicket, but after that he's just been all over the place. Looking to target the Yorker once again, and he's offered a full toss to Hamid Khan, who's flicked it towards fine leg for another boundary. 19 runs off the first over, especially after the wicket of the first ball. This is not what Irfan would have thought. 19 for 1.
New bowler is Ali Afridi, right arm spinner, and will be up against Zoeb Khan.
And the first ball has been hammered for a maximum. Full outside off from the left arm spinner. And the left hand batter says, I will take that. Thank you very much. The first maximum from Karwan CC.
Well, the left arm spinner against the left-handed Zaheb. Well, Ali Abid flirting with a lot of risk, bringing on Ali Afridi against Zoeb Khan.
This one has been cut away straight to the fielder. They are going with what Karwan CC did. Fast bowler from that end and a spinner here from the press box end. Well, they'll have to be accurate though. Already given away too many.
Straight hit, fielder after it, but he will have minimum chances over there because powerfully hit, straight as an arrow, and Zoeb gets another boundary.
Well, certainly enjoy batting Zoeb Khan with the left arm bowler bowling into him, and so full. Zoeb Khan will take the invitation with both hands. A 6 and a 4 in the first 3 deliveries. Full again, this time opens the face of the bat outside off, straight to the fielder at third man. Another dot ball, so running away with the runs are Karwan CC.
Well, Zaheb, a little reflection of Pakistan ex-opener Nasir Jamshed. Very much different stance, different style of playing. Oh, beautiful driven, but straight to the fielder there. Fumble will allow them to take a single.
Well, he's offering a lot of flight and being full in length, and that's not the safest way to go about things here. 30 for 1 in just 2 overs. This is a brilliant start for Karwan CC, just what they would have needed. 154 is the target. They've got off to the perfect start. Yes, Golden Sparrow also were aggressive and quick at the start. But once the wicket of Ali Abid fell, they did become quite circumspect in their approach. Last ball of the over. Hamid Khan this time gets in on the act. Full outside off again, and he gets under it and deposits it over extra cover for a boundary. Expensive over from Ali Afridi. 15 off it. Karwan CC are off to a flyer. 2 overs 34 for 1. Well, the skipper's decided he has to bring himself on here. Ali Abid into the attack. A bit of medium pace. Zoeb Khan on strike. Starts off with a full toss onto the pads. He's lucky that it's gone straight to the fielder. Could have gone anywhere. Gets away with that one, Ali Abid.
Well, interesting to see Ali Abid. Usually, we can say he's not a regular bowler, but there is another theory. He's a captain in this game. He came as an opener, and he has every chance to bowl out, roll out his arms. Saifullah Noor is there. Not sure whether if he is fit to bowl. Muhammad Nadeem can be a very handy option. He's very good with the new ball.
Looking to power that through the offside. Played a little too early, Hamid Khan. It also tells you that every time the bowlers have been full, Nadeem, The batters have been able to get under it quite comfortably. The moment the bowlers have pulled the length back, it hasn't been easy to play those free-flowing shots.
Variation is the key. Variation is very important, and that is going to play a major role. Well, once again, slower one. Fielder struggling. He was never comfortable under it. And they have picked up to Ali Awad is not happy.
Well, there was Shahzeb Alam there. Hamid Khan looking to go big, gets a top edge. He saw it late, I think, from third man, and just that little bit of a thump into the ground. I think he's may have pulled a muscle there. Shahzeb doesn't look comfortable, but a chance gone begging. Slower delivery. Hamid Khan looking to power that down the leg side, but lucky for him, didn't fall into the hands of Shahzeb.
Well, you must expect catches. Hamid Khan plays too many shots, and he will give you chance. You have to just get that. Meanwhile, play toward the leg side. Ali Abid bowling superbly.
There was a similar opportunity even in the innings of Golden Sparrow. It was Ali Abid himself who offered a chance to Ron Mustafa, a third man, who also had a similar kind of a drop, although he got a bit more closer to the ball. So things looking very similar in the first few overs here for both teams. So Golden Sparrow will have some hope that maybe they can also pull things back like Karwan CC did with their bowling.
Good delivery, but nicely driven. Beautiful shot. 4 runs. Top shot coming up from Zohaib Khan.
Well, this is why he's such a quality batter, Zohaib Khan. He doesn't look to create or invent shots. This was full and straight, so he's hit it full and straight. That's what good batters do. They play the ball to its merits. Slightly away from the mid-off fielder. And once you pass that 30-yard circle here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium, more often than not, it does run away to the boundary. Hit straight back behind the bowler once again. Midon should be able to get a hand to it. Nadeem there, one of the finer fielders in this team. Ahmed wants a second one there. Well, they'll have to make do with a single. 9 runs off the Ali Abid over. 3 overs done. KCC are up and running. 43 for 1.
Coming from Bukhatir end. And nicely bowled. Well, there was little hesitation out there. I think the fumble, had that taken cleanly, Hamid Khan would have been in trouble.
Yeah, Hamid set off very quickly from the non-striker's end. He wanted that single desperately. He's telling Zohaib Khan, I knew there was going to be a fumble. That's why I came for it. He'll smile now, but had there been a throw, his facial expressions would have been very different. Nasir Faraz at point.
Well, Hamid Khan, lovely character, still indicating, I knew it would be fumble.
Pulled away by Zohaib Khan. No fielder down there. Too short from Irfan. And another boundary for Karwan CC. Zohaib is enjoying himself out there.
Well, Irfan with that kind of line and length, really, look at that. Short onto the body, and Zohaib is tall. Around 6 feet height, not going to spare those opportunities. If you are bowling at that line and length, on the off, on the leg side, short deliveries, you are really creating a lot of problems for your captain. What kind of field he is going to set? You are still into the power play. You need to stick to some basic line and length, which is toward the offside.
This one's also onto the pads, but much fuller in length. Oh, and he's hit him. He's got the batter. The extra cover fielder with that throw in. I think it's Ali Abid himself. And Zohaib Khan has just been stuck on his wrist. Doesn't look all too uncomfortable. We'll get the single after that boundary and move on to 48 now. There was Ali Afridi, in fact, one-handed pick up and throw. Oh, that's gone straight to his wrist. Not comfortable. But he's a strong lad, Zohaib Khan. Won't show too much pain.
Well, it was powerfully thrown, really. But Zohaib still calm and cool out there. Now then, Hamid Khan has faced a couple of balls in the last over of Irfan. It is going to be very interesting.
Powered down the ground. Will be just a single. Irfan won't mind conceding singles at this stage. He's already given away 25 in just 10 deliveries. They need a wicket here, Golden Sparrow, especially this partnership. Both these batters being aggressive. Have to send them back early, because the longer these two bat, the shorter the game will become, that's for sure.
That is quite reciprocal, isn't it? The longer Hamid and Zohaib stays, the shorter the game will eventually become. Newton's fourth law.
Onto his pads again. He's been very leg side-ish, Irfan, to the left-handers especially, and struggled to adjust his line every time the two batters have shifted strike. And so far in this over, just one boundary, so he won't be all too upset. 49 for 1, fourth over in progress. Karwan CC are well on course to chase this down, unless Golden Sparrow can pick up regular wickets here. Third man and deep square leg in position. He has to bowl a good ball here, Irfan, to get away from this onslaught. Nicely bowled. Straight in line with the stumps. And Zohaib Khan, as he always does, gets that single. 4 overs done. The 50 is up for KCC. 50 for 1.
Well, despite of losing the wicket, I think it's a very good start for KCC. Ali Abid will continue to bowl and well fielded over there. Some FIFA skills by the fielder there.
I think it's Saifullah Noor. Surprised not to see him bowl yet. He's a fine left-arm bowler. Would have liked to bowl early on with the new ball in hand, but Ali Abid has decided to continue himself here. And both these batters looking comfortable and well set. Hamid Khan and Zohaib Khan. The two Khans combining for Karwan CC. Change the field for the right-hander. Deep extra cover comes in. In fact, backward point comes in and deep mid-wicket is in place. There's also a long off. The two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Slower delivery. There's a chance for a run out here. A throw comes in at the non-striker's end. Although Hamid Khan was very comfortable in completing the single.
Well, Saifullah Noor with a throw. Doesn't look like fit enough to bowl. He's a quality new ball fast bowler. Likes to swing the ball back to the right-hander. Always picks up early wickets. He has got a hat-trick to his name in the recent ICC tournament, isn't it?
Nicely flicked away by Zohaib. When he's in good form, Zohaib Khan is such a joy to watch. Nothing too wrong with that delivery. Yes, it was onto his hip, but how nicely has he flicked it away towards the boundary.
Top shot from the top player. Look at that. Beautifully done. Reminding me a little glimpse of the great Saeed Anwar. What a player he was, Samir Yunus.
Absolutely fantastic. Top order for Pakistan. Scored tons of runs. Especially here in Sharjah. Lots of great memories of his innings. Good comeback this from Ali Abid, coming around the wicket, bowling full to Zohaib. Was now on to 30 runs off just 18 deliveries. A very contrasting innings as opposed to how Taimur Ali and Tariq Safir played for Golden Sparrow.
.56 runs partnership between them, and well, down the leg side, I think it just brushed the pads. That's what umpire has indicated. A dot ball.
I think he's just telling Zohaib that you moved towards the offside and the ball may have gone over the stumps. That's probably why that wasn't signalled a wide. Ali Abid. Second time now he's gone leg side-ish. We'll have to be careful. Now he's got a deep square leg in place. Slower delivery outside off. Just playing it with soft hands. Won't be an opportunity for a single. 5 overs done. It's 56 for 1. Irfan will bowl his third over here. Last of the power play. And this one's wide outside off. Hamid initially looked to clear the leg and go on to the offside. Then he tried to get closer to the ball. In both ideas, he failed and didn't get bat onto ball. A dot ball to begin with.
Well, almost a similar start. KCC has got even. In fact, Golden Sparrow put up 60 on the board without losing any wicket in the first 6 overs. Power play. Here we have got 56 in 5.1 overs.
Nicely played by Hamid Khan. A little bit of width on offer. And he's done very well to go past the point fielder for a boundary. Too easy for Hamid Khan. Now they've got to the 60-run mark.
Well, he has read it beautifully. He was waiting for that and just gave it the direction. Hamid Khan just showing us he is not just a good hitter of the ball, but also he has got a smart brain on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, very well placed. Slower delivery. There was no point trying to hit it too hard, so he placed it nicely to the left of point. That is always going to get you a boundary. This one's a bit more wider and the umpire says, nope, I'll have to call that a wide. So an extra added to the total. Irfan hasn't had the best of evenings, even though he got that first ball wicket. It's been all downhill after that.
Should have provided a lot of confidence. The price wicket of the dangerous Rohan Mustafa, the kind of form in which Rohan is just one-man show on most of the occasion these days.
More of the same. Width offered outside. Hamid Khan looking to hit that very hard. Misses out on it. Lots of width being offered. He's got no protection on the offside. So playing with fire here, Irfan. Not the best of ploys. He's got a deep mid-wicket.
Well, Samir, I don't think mid-wicket is going to utilize. If you're bowling at that line and length, you better need to have a point in place. It's matter of connecting one.
Well, he did connect that one, but it's gone straight to the hands of Noor. Not straight from Irfan, so that's what he needs to be if he is bowling that length. Hamid Khan, we know, likes a bit of room, likes a bit of space to work with. And after that boundary, he's bowled a couple of good balls, Irfan. Both these batters looking comfortable out there. No real demons on the pitch as well. The bowlers haven't offered too much in terms of a threat to them. Batting is looking easy for Karwan. This is high, this is handsome, but how far has it gone? Far enough, in fact, really, really far. Hamid Khan was kept quiet in the last two deliveries. This one was full in his arc. He's hit that out of the park.
Well, this was very much on, isn't it? It was pitched up and Hamid Khan banged over long off onto the roof for half a dozen. Still a ball remaining in the power play of KCC, and they have put up 67 for the loss of one.
Last ball of the over, Irfan into his third. And Hamid Khan once again, after that six, the ball has been changed, but the ideas of Hamid Khan haven't. Full outside off, and he's picked that up over covers to end the over with a boundary. And in the power play, Karwan CC have made light work of this chase. 71 for 1 in chase of 154. .71 for 1 in the power play. Karwan CC well and truly on course to win this game. Nasir Faraz being introduced to the attack as the lights come on here at the Sharjah Stadium. Always a beautiful sight. Seeing it fully lit. Well, they need some spark here. Golden Sparrow. They've been put under the pump by these two batters. Nasir Faraz, can he be the one to provide it, to provide that breakthrough that they desperately need here, Golden Sparrow?
Well, the required run rate is below 6 per over. 11.8, in which they are proceeding. They need a couple of quick wickets here.
Slowing things down with a bit of spin here. Zohaib has played that very nicely towards the leg side. Oh, there might be a chance here, but the throw is way above the wicket keeper. Get a couple of runs quite comfortably in the end. And that is what I like about Zohaib's batting, Nadeem. It doesn't just look to tonk the ball. When it's there to be hit in the gap, he does run very well between the wickets as well.
Well, this is smart cricket. Softly played and knowing the fielder standing at the edge of the boundary line, they have grabbed a couple of runs. But what a throw coming up from Syed Mohammed.
This was a bit shorter from Nasir. He's gone onto the back foot and punched that towards long off for a single. Well, they need something special here, Golden Sparrow. One of the bowlers need to put their hands up and do something special for them here. So far, it's all too easy for Karwan. You see, Hamid is on 35 of just 15, going at more than 200 strike rate. And Zohaib Khan also very comfortable, 33 of 22.
Well, an off spinner round the wicket against Hamid Khan. Things will happen very quickly. 80 needed an 82, although they need the required run rate just 5.8, but that really doesn't matter. Hamid likes to hit big.
There you go. You said something's going to happen, and something has certainly happened. This ball didn't last long, did it? He lost the ball in the previous over with that big maximum, and he's done the same again, Hamid Khan. Shorter boundary, and he'll take all of it.
Well, Hamid Khan proving to be costly here for Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The second ball has been dispatched out of the stadium. Well, putting an off spinner against Hamid Khan, asking for risk. 80 on the board for the loss of 1 after 6 point through, and there will be change in the ball.
Well, in fact, no, they seem like they've recovered that ball. Hamid Khan will say, right, challenge accepted. I'm going to try and lose this as well. Nasir Faraz will have to be very accurate here. Cannot afford to bowl it in the arc of Hamid Khan. He'll now come over the wicket.
Well, the best ball will be to bowl outside off and let him play the cut shot. That is what. He is hearing me out, Yunus.
Absolutely. He's learnt his lesson very well. Come over the wicket and ask him to try and play through the offside. There is a deep extra cover. So they've got a bit of protection as well. And this one, he's picked it up from outside off. And this too will go for a maximum. Hamid Khan is enjoying himself out there. He's being offered dollies and lollies to try and go big.
Well, these are freebies. And the cameraman over there was in trouble. He must be telling Hamid Khan after the match that I'm covering you up pretty well. Don't make me as a target, Hamid.
Couple of maximums, big ones in this over. Nasir Faraz gets out of it without further damage. Although he's conceded 15 runs in his first over, I doubt he'll get another over as long as Hamid Khan is batting out there. 7 done. It's 86 for 1.
Started well, good delivery. I was hoping and expecting Nadeem would have been given the chance in the power play. Well, he has cut away but straight to the fielder. There's a change in the voices here in the comb box. Joining me, my dear friend Askar Khan. Welcome, Askar.
Thank you so much. Good evening, one and all. And Karwan once again ruling this game. Nicely cut away behind square on the offside. And they settled for a single. What a good signing this has been. Zohaib Khan joining Karwan, moving from CSS group. On the other end, Hamid Khan He's been a regular in the Karwan side. Absolute entertainer. 47 of 19. They're making light work of this chase, Mohammad Nadeem.
Well, both are explosive batters, and they have really taken the charge on the bowlers of Golden Sparrow. Nadeem out there, he is a tough competitor, and he can be very handy, especially against the right-hander batters. Hamid Khan will be facing Nadeem. Well, drifting down the left side, it just kissed the pad, I suppose. Chase on for the fielder at short, fine leg. And good running between the wickets. They picked up 3.
Just straying on the pads there, Mohammad Nadeem. Normally, he's not a big turner of the ball, but he's very, very accurate on that occasion, just sliding down the leg side. Well, they need something really special here to get into this game. They need not only 1 wicket, but they need wickets in clumps.
Well, it seems like the best chance they've got to pick up the wicket, considering the bowling being utilized, is this man, Nadeem. But he is up against a quality batter. Zahab giving due respect. Chase for the fielder. Good pick up and throw, but this was played in the gap and they picked up another 2.
Belter of a wicket, and clearly one stage Golden Sparrow, Ali Abid. Firework, they were well set course for that 200, but they fell short. And beautifully played once again, using the pace and dabbing that one away towards short third man to come back for a second. 8 overs gone, 94 for 1.
Well, Ali Afridi into the deck, and he has been hit away toward the leg side, straight to the fielder there. The single added to the score. And now 59 required on 71. Asghar, where you are seeing this match heading?
To be brutally honest, it's all Karwan. They're cruising along. And like I said earlier as well, they need wickets in clumps. It's a funny old game, anything can happen, but 59 of 71 with 9 wickets in hand. The kind of form of Medan, he's brought up his half century along with Zoeb, who's playing quite beautifully. Ominous signs for Karwan.
Well, once again, powerful performance coming up from the top side, Karwan CC. They have won plenty of tournaments recently in ICC grounds here in Sharjah as well as in Ashman. Full toss, hammered out of the park, and it is biggest of them all.
Oh, what a shot. Pick the bones out of that one. That was a full toss, and Hamid Khan has hit that one. Absolutely nailed it. And that has gone a long way back on the top of the roof, out of the ground. And another ball disappears. It's been a tough day.
It's a tough day for the balls itself. Look at that. Really hit me delivery, and Hamid Khan just likes it. The sound that came out of the bat was beauty. This is ball number 3. Disappeared Hamid Khan. Quite costly for Sharjah cricket. 102 for 1 after 8.3.
Well, the replacement of the ball once again. Amir Khan really smashing it out of the ground. Ali Afridi under pressure here. This time just kept a little low.
Well, it was too full and close to play that cut shot. Amir Khan usually doesn't like to play the cut shot. Always plays over the head of the fielder towards extra cover. And this is what I was talking about. And this is gone for another maximum. Amir Khan, you beauty.
He's in the mood to finish the game very quickly. Moves on to 63 with another maximum. Again, a little bit of width, hitting straight through the line. He's such a powerful striker of the ball. It's neatly done once again.
Well, I heard Wasim Akram saying that Adam Gilchrist, why he's so special, because the same ball which you have beaten him, the next same delivery he can dispatch you for a maximum. And that's what has happened in the last two balls. I really wish if we can see the replays of the last two balls. The same kind of ball, he tried to play the cut and he was beaten. The same kind of next delivery dispatched for a maximum. 9 overs gone, 108 for 1.
Zuhaib goes off the back foot towards long off for a single. It's been a clinical performance from Karwan. With the ball, they hung in when Ali Abid was going. And after that, they never looked back. With the bat, it's a commanding performance so far. 110 for 1.
Well, Muhammad Nadeem gave away 8 in his first over. Hamid will be a little careful against Nadeem, since Nadeem likes to bowl those arm balls. Don't give much room to Hamid Khan, which he likes to play his shots.
He's a very handy bowler as well, Mohammad Nadeem, and I was very surprised he didn't come out to bat at number 3. I'm sure he would have loved to bat at 3, but that move to send Safi Tariq just dented their progress. Those are the small errors in batting order sometimes can cost the game. The way Ali Abid was going, I thought perfect sort of person to come in at 3. Mohammad Nadeem would have taken the game away.
Well, they say that the small things makes a big difference. Hamid Khan, just a proper slog. Didn't get any kind of elevation. Good dot delivery coming up from Nadeem.
You'll be eyeing that leg side with the angle. Nicely bowled by Nadeem, and there is a chance now. They needed a very solid throw. A direct hit was needed there.
Well, good over under pressure. Nadeem just gave away 12 in his 1.5 overs. Zaib Khan just a little cautious in the sense, in fact, the way Hamid Khan is going, 65 on 28, whereas Zohaib as well, 41 on 30, but look little bit slow considering the way Hamid is playing. Well, 10 overs done and dusted, 112 for 1, but they need only 42 in 60 balls.
$112 for 1 after 10 overs. It's been a fantastic performance so far from Karwan. Golden Sparrow batting first, 153 for 5. That's below par on this track. Ali Abid was looking great at the top, 54. Good comeback from Karwan. 2 wickets each for Owais and Saad Nazir. In reply, 10 overs, 112 for 1. at the top. Hamid Khan, 65 of just 28 deliveries. Zoeb Khan is also looking pretty solid, 41 of 31. Irfan is the one bowler who picked up wicket, 1 for 41. 42 required of the last 10. $112 for 1 after 10 overs is going to be Taimur Ali. Normally bowls those medium pacers. Skillful bowler, not a bad third or fourth seamer. Oh, what a shot here. Wide of long off, and he smashed it. That went like a tracer bullet and gone all the way for 6. Hamid Khan is just toying with his bowling at the moment. Clears his front leg and flat batted. Over extra cover. That one went like a rocket for 6. 71 of 29. 36 required. Full toss. Hit away on the leg side. This time they settle for a single. On the other end, Zoeb looks solid as well. Karwan, they are shaping up to have a lot of depth in the squad. Likes of Zoeb Khan coming in. Very talented batter. Previously, he was used to play for CSS Group. Now joins Karwan. Quality batsman. Powerful striker of the ball as well. You have Ron Mustafa, you have Muazzam Ayad, Lukman Faisal. This time a little outside edge. Looking to heave that one away through the leg side. That was the off-pace delivery. Outside edge, raced away. Third man up in the circle. He flashed it so hard. It's gone for a boundary. Runs are flowing here for Karwan. They're just toying with this bowling attack at the moment. They move round the wicket. A lovely cover drive. Risti in the gap. It's racing away. Not just enough legs on it. Good bit of work there by the fielder. They come back for a second. So he moves on to 47 of 33. His partnership has taken the game away. To defend 140 odd, you need wickets in regular intervals, and Golden Sparrow, they are unable to do that. They move around the wicket. That's beautifully played as well. He's a lovely player to watch. Elegant left-hander, at the same time he's powerful as well. Zoeb Khan.
Reminding us the great Nasser Jamshed, the ex-Pakistan opener. What a player he was.
Yeah, at one stage he made, I thought, 300 against India. Bit like Salman Butt as well. Scoring runs against the Indians. And unfortunately his career just fade off after that.
Oh, what a catch! Beautifully done by the wicket-keeper. Well, these are the kind of things which really help Golden Sparrow raising their confidence. Look at that.
Superb take. Safir Tariq is a terrific glove man and diving away towards his right. That's a top catch. Hamid Khan departs. Magnificent innings. A real entertainer. 72 of just 31. And he's put Karwan almost on the verge of victory here. 2 down for 126. Now it's turn for Yusuf Khan to walk in. Not much to do, but he would love to be there till the end. What a lovely player to watch on the eyes as well. Yusuf Khan.
Well, he's a very fantastic player, good player, but don't get more often chances. And that is understandable considering, well, there's a loud appeal by Nadeem. Umpire denied, just indicating it was pitched outside leg. And they picked up 2.
Yes, that's terrific umpiring. Clearly pitched outside leg. Shamim there, calling that one right immediately. Telling Nadeem that it's just not pitched on. Once it's pitched outside leg stump, the case is closed for her as LBW is concerned.
Well, Nadeem taking risk, coming down round the wicket against Zaheb. I think he has undone him, and the catch is dropped. Can you believe it?
Simply can't believe it. That's my answer. And it's the big fast bowler, Saifullah Noor, who's got very good pair of hands. That one went a long way up in the air. He had so much time. Just popped out of his hands.
Well, he came all the way to apologize, Nadeem, but I don't think this will make any difference. Yusuf out there will be facing his first ball. Nicely behind the line. He's a quality player, Yusuf. I was just talking about that. Doesn't get regular chances considering the Lukman Faisal, Rohan Mustafa, Furqan Khalil and the likes of Zaheb and Hamid Khan. But he is another good addition to Karwan CC.
A player with a lot of potential. I'm sure passage of time, a little bit of confidence, he can turn himself into a very, very fine batter for Karwan and UAE national side as the years progress. Certainly one for the future.
Definitely one for the future. Everybody shines on its in their own clock, and that's what matters a lot. That what always keeps in your mind tickling, that your time is definitely going to come. 12 overs gone, 132 for 2.
Oh, picked up nicely on the leg side and gone for a boundary. That evidence of class there from Yusuf once again, beautifully timed.
Well, on the pads, and look at that, beautifully picked up. One bounce over the rope.
Lovely setup as well. Good technique. And plays the next one straight to mid-wicket. On the other hand, Zohaib provided that chance. He's on 49. Look to get to his half century. Well, Karwan, they're just inching closer to another magnificent victory here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Well, a slow one almost deceived Yusuf on that occasion, but an outrage taking the ball towards the deep third. A single get added to the score.
Well, lucky there, Yusuf playing with the hard hands. Mohammad Nadeem, as his career progresses, I think one thing he needs to work on is to play with soft hands. Sometimes he just looks to drive on the up with hard hands. That brought a first ball duck the other day in the T20. You can feel for the youngster. Normally very fine player, but these are the little things. As you go along, you learn different surfaces.
Well, another off-pace delivery. Chance for the run out. Well, he had only one stump to aim at. Imran Mani, but it's Zohaib who will raise his bat as he has completed his 50-run mark. Well played inning.
Very good knock and good backing up there by Yusuf as well. Quality left-hander coming into the Karwan setup, Zohaib Khan. That is really boosted their order. They got plenty of options now. Ron Mustafa is there, Ramid Khan, Mohazzam Ayad, Lukman Faisal. It's a phenomenal batting lineup.
Where another slow delivery by Taimur. He's gave away 20 runs so far in his 1.5 overs. Picked up a wicket though. Driven towards the mid-off, and another single will get added to the score. 13 overs gone, 139 for 2, 15 required in 42 balls.
$139 for 2 after 13 overs. 15 more required. Mohammad Nadeem is bowled well without lock. Chance going down of his bowling. Oh, this has gone in the air as well, just over the head of the bowler. Mohammad Nadeem is a lovely character. He plays the game, a smile on his face. 140. Just 14 required here. Mohammad Nadeem is just adjusting the leg side field to the left-hander. Zohaib will look to go big, and he goes straight down the ground. He's a tremendous striker of the ball, and he's hit that one absolutely brilliantly. 6 more to the total. 6 more to Zohaib. Just 8 required there. 1 hit away. Lovely shot there in the arc and beautifully played. What a performance this has been from Karwan. Tremendous. At one stage they were put under a lot of pressure. Ali Abid, this onslaught, but since then, the moment they got him out, it's a different ball game altogether throughout the course of the game. Yusuf 10 of 10. There's nothing much for him to gain at this stage. All he would love to do is to bat right through till the end and finish this one without getting dismissed here. In a situation like that, sometimes it's hard to concentrate, where you cannot achieve much, but you can lose a bit of confidence, especially if you get out in that sort of situation. On the other hand, 6 more required, and Zohaib will look to go big again. He goes in the air. This could be a chance. Well, it falls again in no man's land. Nadeem have created few chances. He's bowled well without luck. Plays it solidly. 14 gone. He's 149 for 2. Just 5 required now. Ali Afridi continuing with a dot ball. I'm sure Zohaib will be eyeing a big one. Play that glory shot and finish the game. Shot and wide and hit hard in the gap. Little fumble as well. A lot of territory to cover for the man in the deep. Get back for that second. Zohaib, it's been a solid knock from him. Had that slice of luck been dropped early on, but he's played some wonderful shots. This time he paddle sweep, sit fine. And look to come back for a second. The scores are level. Just 1 away now, Karwan. What a tremendous performance from Karwan. He's gone straight down the ground and he's hit it a long, long way back over the side screen for 6 to finish the game. 68 to Zohaib, unbeaten. And Karwan have won this game by 8 wickets and overs to spare. Beautiful strike. Such a powerful striker, and they've done a tremendous job. They made light work of this run chase. Handshakes all around. Disappointing performance from Golden Sparrow. At one point of time, they looked in commanding position with Ali Abid at the top. Ron Mustafa gone for a first ball duck, but Hamid Khan 72 of 31 and Zohaib 68 of 44s. Yusuf Khan also unbeaten on 11, 14.4 overs. That's all they took to overhaul the total. They won by 8 wickets. They needed wickets with the ball. They got that in the shape of Ron Mustafa, but nothing after that. These are the figures there. Ali Afridi quite expensive. 1 wicket for Irfan at wicket of Ron Mustafa, and 1 wicket for Taimur. Nadeem bowled economically. Nasser went for 15. And there's nothing much to really talk about as far as the bowling is concerned. Easy run chase for Karwan. Commendable effort. And that's the match summary then. Golden Sparrow batting first, 153 for 5. Ali Abid top score with 54. Taimur 37-28 for Mohammad Nadeem. 2 wickets each for Owais Ali Shah and Saad Nasir Afridi. In reply, 159 for 2 in 14.4 overs. Hamid Khan top scored with 72, unbeaten 68 from Zohaib Khan. Saw them seal the deal for Karwan. They won by 8 wickets. We will take a short break. On the other side, we will have Mohammad Nadeem with the post-match presentation ceremony on the sidelines.
Hello, sound check.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the game number 22 of this ongoing Bukhatir League T20 2024 powered by Fan Corporate. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all the officials behind the scene in providing us a tournament of this high standard. I would also like to thank the sponsor, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner, Fan Code, event partner TCM, sports sponsor oversook.com. Well, in game number 22, which was played between Karwan CC and Golden Sparrow, Karwan CC comprehensively have won this game by 8 wickets. Moving on with the presentation, I am privileged to have Mr. Tehseen Javed, who happened to be the match referee, and he will be giving away the Player of the Match award and the oversook.com voucher to Mr. Hamid Khan, representing Karwan CC with his tremendous inning. He has blasted 72 on just 31 balls with 6 fours and 8 massive sixes. अमित भाई कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन. 8 छक्के और ग्राउंड से बाहर 4 बॉल बाहर गए, 6 छक्के इनफैक्ट. क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि मुझे आज मौका मिला और मैंने अपना जो बेस्ट है वो दिया, और इंशाल्लाह को उम्मीद है कि ऐसे ही करता रहूँगा अपनी टीम के लिए और विन करवाऊँगा इंशाल्लाह. कारवान सीसी एक कंटिन्यूस जर्नी है, बहुत सारे टूर्नामेंट्स जीतती आ रही है, और क्या स्पेशल है इसके पीछे, क्या कहना चाहेंगे? जी बिल्कुल, हमारी माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छी टीम है और इसके पीछे हमारे बाबर भाई, हमारी मैनेजमेंट माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है और लड़के भी बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. रमज़ान में हमने माशाल्लाह 3 टूर्नामेंट जीते, एक शारजा वाला मिस हो गया था, तो इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद है इस बार ये वाला हम विन करेंगे और उसको पूरा करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
डेफिनेटली अपॉर्चुनिटी है. बहुत सारी चेंजेस थी आज टीम में, क्या प्लेयर्स को रेस्ट दिया गया था या क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
जी बिल्कुल रेस्ट दिया गया था, क्योंकि लड़के D50 खेल रहे थे, उस वजह से लड़कों को थोड़ा रेस्ट दिया गया और इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट मैच में लड़के वापस आएंगे और अच्छा गेम मिलेगा देखने को.
Well, Amit bhai, well played and all the best for the future games as well.
Thank you, Jazakallah.
Thank you. Well, Hamid Khan, what a lovely player he is. Well, this is what with the post-match presentation of the game number 22, but you can always catch us for the live streaming on FanCode app, Sharjah Facebook and YouTube pages. This is Nadeem signing off with the post-match presentation.